Hello, thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I am here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. Today's session was inspired by Ben, who lives part of the year in Dallas and part of the year in Florida. So Ben, thank you for our topic, which is homophones. Do you know what a homophone is? Tell me with intent. Trying to remember from your English classes? Well, you'll find out today. It can be confusing with all of these, but let's all say homophones with intent. Ready? Homophones. And when you say phones, make sure it goes in front of you. Ready? Homophones. Very good. That is our topic. Go ahead and take a sip of water. I still have some questions that people have sent in that I want to get through. The first question is, why do you use the syllable may, me, my, mo, moo? Why do you use that versus something else? So before we start with the warm-ups, the M is the most forward sound there is. Okay? M. For example, make the L sound or the K sound. It's all in the back, further back. But the M is the most forward sound we have. And we want you to project your voice forward. So we warm up the voice with that. And we just add on the A, E, I, O, U. So it's easy and everybody can do it. All right, so that's why we use the M. And it's also why people should not be changing that syllable. We want the most forward sound there is to be the warm-up. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and do it. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Make those syllables fly up and over your computer. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Now stretch them out a little bit. Stretch the vowels. May, me, my, mo, moo. One more time. When we stretch out the vowels, not only are we challenging our breath support, but we're thinking about it more. We're using more intent. We're using the part of the brain that is not as dependent on dopamine. That's why it works. So here we go. One last one. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Go ahead and take a sip of water. The other question was, why do we, in Boone's words, why do we use those syllables? And those syllables are to help your swallowing. The G, the K, and the NG all require the back of the tongue to go up and hit the roof of the mouth. And when you swallow, in order to make your swallow happen, in order to make your swallow kick in, your tongue has to go up high enough. Some people with Parkinson's, they're chewing and they're trying to swallow and they just can't get it to kick, okay? And it's because the movements are small with Parkinson's, so the tongue is moving when you're chewing and swallowing, but it doesn't go up high enough to make the swallow kick in. And so that's why we use those. The G, the K, and the NG. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and produce ah. Open your mouth wide. Lift that ah. Make it fly across the room. Ready? Ah. Let's do it again. We're not yelling, we're projecting our voice forward. It should never hurt. Let's do it again. All right. Now a shorter one. One more. Good. Let's take a sip of water. Think about what you're doing when you bring the cup or glass to your mouth and swallow with intent. All right, I had another question come in about drooling and wondering if Botox injections could help. So it's possible they could help, but Botox injections, you have to get them about every 3 months or every 3 to 6 months. They last differently for different people. So if you are struggling with drooling, one thing you need to do is become more aware of when the saliva is in your mouth and just purposefully swallow. Because swallowing our saliva is an automatic function, we usually do it without Parkinson's. We just swallow automatically our saliva. But now you're not doing that because the automatic system doesn't work. So become more aware of the saliva accumulating in your mouth and swallow. Also, go through Speak Out therapy. When we first developed the program in 2010, out of 130 patients, our first 130 patients, 60% of them said they noticed a reduction in the drooling when they completed the program. So you need to work with a speech pathologist and work hard when you do these exercises. And then if all of that doesn't work, you can talk to your doctor about Botox injections or some medications that might dry it up, but you have to be careful. If it dries up the saliva, it might dry up other parts of your body, so that's not good. All right, next exercise, the glide. Project out a steady ah and slowly glide up. Ready? Good. With intent, let's do it again. Good. Don't let it trail off at the end. You're speaking out even though you're gliding up and down. Let's do it again. Good. All right, we can do it. Another one. Good. Take a sip of water with intent. All right. Next. Next exercise, the counting. Let's go ahead and just count to 10 forward and backward with intent. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go backward with more intent. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Very good. Another question that came in was from someone who is diagnosed with a Parkinson plus disorder, PSP, and they're saying, what should I do differently from those who have regular or idiopathic Parkinson's? For people with Parkinson's plus disorders, you're going to do the same things that those of everybody else with just regular Parkinson's does, but you have to use more intent. People with PSP and other Parkinson plus disorders can't even go one day without doing speech exercises and without exercising. They have to be even more diligent. Everybody with Parkinson's has to exercise every day, their voice, their body, reduce stress, eat right, all of those things, okay? But if somebody with regular Parkinson's doesn't do it for a day or two, they can kind of get by. They'll start to notice changes in maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 days. They'll start to see a negative, right? You have to do it every day. But those with Parkinson plus disorders have to be on a very strict routine. They have to be more diligent and just have a really good schedule and really good support. You've got to work harder on it, and some people in terms of speech with PSP, they would benefit greatly from doing speech exercises twice a day. Not all from these online sessions. I would use the workbook for one of those. Okay, we're going on to our reading. I hope these questions, let me know if it's helping you. I hope these answers and Q&A is helping you. A reminder that sing-along is today, so Jeannie is looking forward to having you be a part of it today, and the topic is homophones. And you know what? I just realized, I need to blow this up. I'm sorry about that. Aha, so much better. All right, homophones. Let's read these sentences with intent and really stretch out the highlighted words. Here we go. Homophones are words that sound the same but have different meanings. Again, homophones are words that sound the same but have different meanings. Don't you notice how we exaggerate the highlighted words and we have to think about it more? We're using more intent. Read the next one. Homophones are also spelled differently. Really speak out again. Homophones are also spelled differently. Next, some examples are, say that again. Some examples are, ready? Two and two. Let's spell those. T-W-O and T-O-O. Let's do that together. Ready? T-W-O and T-O-O. Next, Matt and Matt. Say that with me. Matt and Matt. Now spell them. M-A-T and M-A-T-T-E. Really speak out. Spell them again. M-A-T and M-A-T-T-E. Spelling words is a great way to take control of your speech. Okay, be very intentional. Let's say these. Break and break. Again, break and break. Spell them. B-R-E-A-K and B-R-A-K-E. Next one. Say them. Sell and sell. Spell them. C-E-L-L and S-E-L-L. Make up a sentence with the first sell. Go ahead, with intent. I lost my cell phone. All right, next one, the second cell. Go ahead and make up a sentence, every word with intent. Very good. All right. So, all right, let's take a sip of water. I need to talk about our June challenge right now, just for a moment. Tomorrow, Kitty from Penn State is going to be leading your session. And so I need to give you an update on the fundraiser and share my last fact about Parkinson Voice Project. Well, the fact I want to share with you is that something that's really special to me. I can't do it for all of the donations. When a donation comes in online, you receive your receipt online, okay? But if we receive a donation in the mail, if it's a check or IRA contribution, a stock gift, something like that, I love to sign the donation receipts. I don't write too much, and sometimes it's just grateful with intent, and I sign my name. This morning, I was signing receipts, and I just want to share something with you. Sometimes people include notes in with their donations. And so the fact today is that, yes, I like to sign the notes, and I sign all of them no matter what the amount is. And that keeps me humble, but I also enjoy signing them, and I have the best job in the world. So I just want I want to read this note to you that was with a donation. It said, Parkinson Voice Project has meant so much to me. I will never stop thanking the Lord for your work. Is that just beautiful? And then something else that I do, we have a number of people that I don't know that are not treated in our clinic, but their families are naming us in the obituaries. And I just wanted you to read. I write a note to the families. It's something that is really important to me. But anyway, I was reading one of the obituaries today, and at the end it said, in lieu of flowers, we would be delighted if any donations could be made to Parkinson Voice Project, a wonderful charity which helped our family immensely as the Parkinsons progressed over the past few years. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it really means a lot. The organization means a lot to a lot of people. I appreciate your help. I want you to know that as of yesterday, we were a little bit over $350,000. So we have just 3 days left to raise $400,000. Then our generous family, we have a family that's been in our program for several years. They're going to contribute the final $100,000. So everyone, please, make your donations by June 30th. As long as they're postmarked by the 30th, they will count. Donate with intent. We appreciate your help. And again, we raise money in June and the end of the year. That's the only time of year that we send letters out. We don't hire fundraising companies to send solicitations out. We just don't do that. Okay. I want to do Dr. Boone's words. All right, and then we have a cute bonus reading. Ready? Gula gun ga ga. Again. Gula gun ga ga. Next. Ku ka mangu ka. Again. Ku ka mangu ka. When the G, the K, and the NG sound real clear, you know that the back of the tongue went up. So let's do these. Gangla, gangla. And the next one. Kukla, kukla. If you need a sip of water, go ahead and get one. We're going to do the bonus reading. Here's the bell. This is really cute. Make sure to stretch out the highlighted words. That makes you use more intent. Here we go. One day, I'm going to judge a spelling bee. I'll ask one of the kids to spell the word there. When he asks for it in a sentence, I'll say, their car is parked over there and they're late. Isn't that cute? Read it again, like you're on top of a mountain, everybody. Ready? One day, I'm going to judge a spelling bee. I'll ask one of the kids to spell the word there. When he asks for it in a sentence, I'll say, their car is parked over there and they're late. You can download today's reading material, take what you learned in the session, practice, practice, practice. Now it's time to hop on the Zoom meeting and participate in our Parkinson sing-along. Don't tell me you can't sing. At least try it. If you try it and you hate it, don't come back, but I know you're going to try it and love it. And Sandy will post the link to the sing-along, and you can always find it on the home page of our website, parkinsonvoiceproject.org. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Kitty from Penn State will be with you tomorrow, and I will be back on Monday. Thank you.